Hello there, everybody. Welcome. That's right. Welcome, because let's be fair. Whatever the hell I did in those first two episodes, my audio didn't exist. So, welcome to the Minecraft 1.14.2. Pre-release 7. Minecraft point Java edition. What the hell else do you have to say? Don't hit sheep, you stupid. Please. You know what? You escaped. You're free. Those of you that can escape from my prison, you know what? You do you stupid sheep. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Minecraft series where I'm going to be doing a bunch of building and just talking about, anything and everything like we normally would do in a video. But, we got a little bit of face cam in here to, I don't know. I feel like it makes this kind of video a little bit more personal, a little bit more, you can connect to me a bit more. So that's what we're going to do. Today, I've done a little bit off camera, and on camera, but not in the series. I did a little bit of mining in the channel update video, just a good little 15 minutes of mining to get some iron and things of that sort. I also did a little bit of terraforming, as you can see right here. I kind of dug out a little area like so, and then raised this up. Today we're going to make a massive windmill, and it's going to go right here and kind of look out that way, which makes sense with the water anyway, breeze coming off of the water kind of thing, generate power. Is going to be for looks mainly, but then surrounding this is going to be all wheat, and possibly some other crops. So it's going to look really cool to have that set up, but it's going to take a little while. I'm not sure it's something that we can even finish over the course of this episode. So it might be, I do a little bit on camera and then we do some more off camera at some point or something. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it on stream. Maybe there's a lot of different approaches that we can take with this. I'm just going to grab a ton of stuff that I'm going to need. I know I need these. The rest of this could probably take or leave at the current moment. I'll take these. I need wool, which is why I've been creating that little sheep area for us. But it's all good. Let's you know what? No. I need to go to the stone cutter. It's these new blocks, man. You gotta figure out what the hell you're doing with them. I need, give me 20 of those. And then give me a bunch of these. I'm gonna say, we're actually gonna need a chunk of these. I'm gonna say about 40 of these. And then I'm going to need a bunch of these as well. You know what? Just do the rest. 24 of those. It sounds good for right now. That sounds good for right now. I have to watch the hair now. You webcam here, my OBS over there. So I should, the thing is I have Minecraft on my main screen so I can actually see it. I know it's a crazy concept to be looking at Minecraft on this screen. Give me some andesite as well. We're going to make a little base. It's going to be kind of like the steampunk houses that I like to make. Those of you that have been around for a while, you know how much I like to make these steampunk style houses. I think 4 wide is pretty good. I just have to make sure that I make this correctly to where it will be an odd number going around, because it just makes doing roofs that much better. So this is 7 across, correct? Yeah, this is gonna work out just fine. And then this is where we can kind of start to make some different designs in here. You want a little bit of variety in your build. So we'll just do this. Let's chat, because basically everything that I said in the first 2 episodes that ended up being, I'm going to call it corrupted, even though genuinely it was just my own stupidity for not having my microphone set up in them. Let's chat about some of the things that we chatted about in those situations. This looks really good, except I don't really like this. I'm going to instead switch it to be like so. And then let's grab some smooth stone and some of this, and we're gonna crank out a couple of these blocks to fit in a smooth stone and andesite I'm really not sure if I even like that, but we can make this look a little bit better with our stairs here, because it's gonna be something like this, and this now gives us a nice support for this thing. We're gonna need more of these cobblestone stairs over the course of the build, but that's okay. Let's talk Minecraft in general. This game means a lot to me. It's a game that, you know, this is the reason I started my channel, and many people don't know that. They think that, you know, I was a Isaac channel or something the entire existence of my YouTube career. It's actually not true at all. The first, like, 3 years of my channel, it was only Minecraft, as a matter of fact. It wasn't even some Minecraft. It was, for the most part, entirely Minecraft. I grew up watching... I say grew up. Grew up is a little bit of a strange term here. As a younger lad than what I am today, I watched a lot of people like the Yogscast, you know, Hermitcraft, Minecraft. Many people know that, you know, BOO is kind of my inspiration for YouTube as a whole. So obviously he plays a pretty strong part in the kind of things that I watched as I was trying to, you know, gain inspiration for making my own channel. And it was many years ago. It's probably going on like 8 or 9 years ago at this point, that me and a buddy of mine sat down, and we were both big Yogscast fans at the time. That was when they were doing like the Tech It stuff. Actually, it was long before that even. I could back this up even further and start to say that when I started playing Minecraft, it was in like the early beta versions of the game. So we're talking before there was creative mode, before there was flight. I remember I played on a server that it had like, I think it was a bucket server at the time. So it had plugins for flying, and it was like you were able to float through the air as long as you had a feather in your inventory or something stupid like that. And that was revolutionary for us. Now, you know, you have creative mode and the elytras or whatever those things are called, and it just makes for insanity. I'm not sure. How does this look? It looks okay, but I'm going to tell you right now, I actually don't like it. And we're going to kind of knock this out and restart a little bit. I don't think that this square is necessarily where we want to go. I think this is where you start to build the actual tower for our thing. But, so I've been playing Minecraft a very long time. This is one of my favorite games ever. But, you know, eventually there was a point where a buddy of mine, we kind of went, oak or dark. I actually think that regular oak is going to work better here. So let's do that. There reached a point over the course of me playing the game where this buddy of mine, we kind of went, you know, what if we could do something like the Yogscast is doing? What if we can make a channel, and obviously not fake British accents, but what if we could be the next big thing? And that was kind of in the era where people thought that, you know, you could make it big on YouTube, because there were all of the success stories. You know, you had PewDiePie making it big. You had the Yogscast. You know, that was the height of kind of YouTube gaming as a whole. So we were like, yeah, we're going to be the next big things. And, you know, in the back of our heads, we weren't we weren't thinking that we were going to be the next big things. But it was fun, you know? It was something for us to do. We were young and stupid. And we made a channel. It was called Party Block Anthem, because he was a big fan. My buddy was a big fan of LMFAO at the time. This looks more like a lighthouse, dude. How am I going to make this work? I like the base, but it should have been circular, I think, for us to make this work. I'm also going to need... I want to be able to go inside of this, which means that we're going to have to do something along the lines of kind of a staircase up over here. So if we do something like this, and then kind of staircase up, we're going to make part of it out of wood. Please get out of here. We're going to make part of it out of wood, so it'll be fine. But we made this channel. It's called Party Block Anthem. You can go and look for it, but I can reassure you it is no longer on YouTube because that was a pretty low point in my life. And technically he owned the channel and he ended up deleting it because like maybe 4 videos in, he came to me and he was like, yeah, I don't really think this YouTube thing is for me. I'm not very good at it. I don't necessarily like it either. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, we can just shut down the channel. It's not like we made it big or anything, because let's be honest, we were sitting as dumb 11-year-olds or something like that, and we made it nowhere. We probably had like 3 subscribers. I don't even remember gaining a subscriber. That probably would have been like a monumental occasion for us at that age. So we kind of dropped the channel, and over time I was kind of like, you know, I really enjoyed that. You know, that was something that I could see myself doing more of in the future. So that's kind of how I created my channel. Was I went, you know, I enjoyed this enough that I think this might be something that I want to pursue, you know, alone. And that's kind of how I started my channel. And I had a couple of super viral videos. You know, I have the 50 facts about Minecraft video that many people probably have seen at this point if you went back and stalked the old videos on my channel. But you know, there reached a point where Minecraft, you know, it's had a resurgence recently. It's been one of those games where it died for like 2 or 3 years, and then it came back, and it came back strong. You know, people is back to being one of the most played games out there right now. And I suppose it never really stopped, but you didn't hear about it for a while. It was kind of like everybody forgot it was a thing, despite still having a pretty big fan base. And I think that a lot of it was kids kind of took over it. And similar to, you know, a Fortnite or something like that, people kind of went, oh, Minecraft is for children and all that stuff. Even though you still had, you know, very successful YouTubers. You know, you had guys like, obviously, the Minecraft crew, as I was saying, and you had, you know, Hermitcraft. You still have, you know, massive modded people like, you know, Direwolf20 was someone that I watched a lot as I was getting into, you know, mod packs and things like that. All people that, you know, kind of revolutionized this game. And I still think that if it wasn't for the content side of Minecraft, you know, the content creators, the custom maps, the things of that sort, this game would absolutely not be where it is today. And I think that everybody can kind of agree with that. It's the people that have made this game last way longer than it should have. You know, it's not like a game like Fortnite, where Fortnite's having success because the devs continue to make the game what it is. It's not like people are really doing anything to make Fortnite still continue to be popular. They don't really have control over it. I suppose they have their creative mode now, but, you know, BR still has millions of players per day. That has nothing to do with, you know, people making things for the game. That's just, you know, standard. I think I have the game on peaceful right now, so I'm probably gonna keep it on peaceful for now, if that's okay. Just makes my life a little bit easier going forward here. My stupid hair is it acts so dumb, but that's okay. I don't know where I'm going with this build, by the way. I think that it actually looks horrible, but I am far too lazy to figure out how I can make it look good. I also need to convert some of you here. Do I really want dark oak for this? I'm not really sure I have a choice, to be honest with you. I need some more wood, is in general what I need here. But anyway, this all comes down to Minecraft is a great game, and at this point it's kind of a nostalgic game for me, where, you know, I have memories that rush back every time I play this game. I've had some great moments while playing this game. You know, tons of memories with friends. I remember, you know, there were nights during the summer where me and a couple buddies of mine, we would play Bed Wars maps. One main one being Cluster Chunk. Someone is gonna know Cluster Chunk. It's almost inevitable, but it was kind of, you had two sides. Each team had a bed, and then you just had to try to get to the other side, break that team's bed, and then kill all of them so they don't respawn, kind of thing. Ton of fun, and we got so good at it over time that it just, you know, it was competition after competition. But those are memories that, you know, I'm never gonna forget. That without Minecraft, that's not something that is possible. You know, it makes for a interesting experience, to say the least. I'm doing some kind of weird design here. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it is a design. I can tell you that. I kind of want this thing to look a little bit messy, and I suppose that the way that we built these going up, it doesn't look as messy as I maybe want it to. Let's re-image the way that we did this wool, and I think that this allows me to break it faster. Yeah, let's re-image the way we did this, and instead bring it in one so there's a little bit more texture to it. I think that may change things for the better on this one. And then that'll maybe give it the depth that we need to bring this higher. Because the problem is, if we're adding the windmill to it, we got to bring this thing higher to begin with. Or maybe I don't even use wool in this. I kind of still want to use wool in it, though. I think that the wool white looks nice. And I'm not in the nether yet, so I can't grab quartz or something. But even using a different color of wood might be good enough. Let's at least see what this looks like if I bring this up. And plus, it actually, we cut out using like half the amount of wool, if not more, that we would have before. So I think that this might work. It's gonna look a little bit weird at first because we have some these things are now off a little bit. Yeah, it looks a little bit strange, but we can probably, let's see, if we do something like this and then fill in like that, it actually it offers an illusion a little bit that I think it might work a little bit. So obviously the windmill itself is going to be on the front of this, which means that maybe we don't put one of these on the front of it, and maybe this is something that we throw on the back of it more somewhere. But let's build this up all the way to where we want it to be, and then put a roof on it, and then we can start to mess with putting a windmill on it. So please bring me higher. This is where I wish I could just go into creative. I guarantee I can make this thing in creative look really nice if I go into creative. I'm trying not to use creative all the time. Sometimes in this, you saw I did it a little bit on the dock. We used some creative. I'm trying not to do it all the time, but I feel like in a world where I'm really just trying to build, I think that there's something to be said. Like oh my god, I knocked over a roll of tape on my desk. Had to be a great sound for you guys. This is a time like a roof. This is absolutely a creative measure kind of thing. And we'll make my standard roof. I've been making this roof for longer than some of you have been alive. I'm just throwing it out there. Come on. I made this a little bit off, but that's okay. Throw that there. Beautiful. That's gonna then go over like so. Do the same thing on this side. Boom, 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 boom. Come over this way. This is gonna go across. And then we'll do the dark oak on this one. Comes up, comes over. This is where I need some slabs. Just some regular cobblestone. I don't need this wood anymore. This comes over like so. How did I do this wrong? That goes like that. That goes like that. Thank you. This one then goes across like that. And we might fill that in a little bit as well, but this will work for now. Bring this over. Yeah, this has to come down one. Look, it's been a little while since I've built a nice looking house. Just because I made that stupid ass hobbit hole over there. Don't get me wrong. It looks phenomenal because I built it. But there we go. That's what we want. And then we want to extend this out a little bit each direction. And we can actually do it like this. So it looks a little bit nicer. Like so. That adds some texture to it. It still looks a little bit strange at the current moment. I almost wonder if we changed it to be more like this. Because keep in mind, you're eventually going to have something that comes out like that from it. It just, there's not enough detail in this right now for me. And I suppose we could do something like this. And then bring a fence up. It's a little gross. It's going to be, you know, this is, I'm still trying to remember how to build mode for me. But something like that. And then let's build the windmill itself. And we'll see if we can maybe make that work here. I don't need the wool anymore. So this would come out like so. That far enough? I think that's far enough. And then how do I want to build this? Let's think here. I've made a couple of different windmill designs in my life. Let's bring this out one more. And then we'll bring this out. Need to make sure these are the same. That is indeed a right angle. That's about right. And then how many is this? 7? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little close, I'm going to be honest with you, but that's okay. And then let's grab another piece of wool. And you want to do up to there. You want to do up to there, because as it spins, that's where it would be. Same here. And then same here. And then you add fences everywhere else, including all the way to the end. And it's okay. I'm trying to think it would be here. All the way to the end, wrapping around. Like so. It looks a little messy, but I don't know. For a simple windmill, for our build's sake, I think that this works fine. Bring it up to there. From afar, oh, I don't know, dude. Darker wood might be the move on this one. But it looks nice. It gets the job done. We might be able to honestly make it one shorter. I think that might be part of the issue, is we didn't make the building big enough. So this thing looks too beefy right now. Yeah, that's okay. I think we do need darker wood on it though. So let's, just because we use the dark oak everywhere else, I think we need the dark oak to make it pop a little bit more. And really the wool might be too white. But this might be able to fix the main issues here. How does that look? That looks better, dude. That looks much better, I think. Give me a stone button. Smack that on there. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, we need to get rid of this weird tower. Because, you know, I'm not going to say it, but looks a little bit stupid. Same with this here. And we can then throw in, you know, you could do something like this. Have a little back that give me... Oh, actually, let's fill in this real quick. That'll do fine. That looks fine. And then this... Bring it out. Bring this over. Get rid of those. A little bit of stone here. Just to add a little bit of variation. And we could even do something along the lines of this for even more variation. on it. We want it to look a little bit run down, and I actually think that that will work for doing that here. And we could even do something like this, although it'd be like that then. Yeah, dude, I like this. Give me that corner boy. There we go. I like that. It's starting to look a little bit disheveled, which works for us. In here, can we do some kind of weird... And this might be too much in the end, but some kind of weird uppity design going in. It'd get a side piece, then get one like that. Bring it over, up, over. Do we need that? I don't think we do. Let me go sleep real quick. I know I've spent now the entire thing in creative building this. Look, man, when life hands you creative mode, you take it and run. This is basically just a building world for me. Dude, it actually looks like pretty good. We started to make something here that actually works pretty well. Put this on. We can continue to do this as well, and we could even bring it a little bit around here. So maybe bring this one down to here. Bring this one up one. And bring this up like so. Just makes it a little bit more messy. Leaves is another way that we make everything look a little bit more disheveled, like so. Now you can add these everywhere, and keep in mind we're going to be adding the wheat everywhere in a second. And I kind of like the idea of the leaves kind of snaking up the top of this over here, and then sitting, kind of vining down. Yeah. Now we're getting places. And we could even knock out this fence and put the leaves like so. I like that. That's looking pretty good. That's looking real good. Let's do this then with this. Just to add that little bit more detail. You can even do something similar over here, but I'd rather build this up. Like so. This will be our entrance in. There's not going to be much of an inside to this. I'm not sure if you can see why. In fact, there very well might just not be an entrance in this. Maybe we'll have a ladder to bring you to the penthouse. You know what? Or you just won't go inside of it. And no one else is going to be in the world anyway. So we have a nice little patio that, you know, we'll put a door here, but no one's allowed to go in. You can check out anytime you like, but you may never leave. Dude, they keep doors in the weirdest spots. Now I got Hotel California stuck in my head. There we go. That looks okay, for sure. Windmills kind of up and uppity. It looks cute. Some torches would maybe go a long way on it, but let me do you one better. Grab this new lantern that they got in here. I don't know how to place these. Do they need to be on a block? They need to be on a block. It's just massively stupid that they need to be on a block. But we can for sure put one there. Let's actually see. So time, set, night. They changed this menu. It provides a good amount of light, actually. Just kind of put these around. That's a good amount of light, to be fair. And then we could even put, like, this here. Can it go on a fence? It can go on a fence. Okay. Well, that offers even more benefit for us. Because I think that we can take these off now. And instead we have them just, like, sitting around. We could put one right here. Yeah, okay. That looks good. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Let's do our before we end, and this is some supreme cheating. It doesn't matter. Actually, I could do a wooden one. This is where we start to have some real garbage life here is getting all these crops in. And I was actually, when I was playing off camera, I went and collected a lot of seeds. I'm trying to figure out why I did that. But we can do like this. And then I suppose farmland. We could just replace all this. It's going to be easier to not, though. We need to hide water everywhere to use as farmland. And we can put this in more secret spots, like in there kind of thing. Underneath here kind of thing. And then obviously you could put them like underneath here. And that will count as water. That's probably how we want to do it. We can have a couple of water spots around. You know, we're going to need a lot of water to keep all of this good. So we'll kind of fill wherever for now. Sure, that spot was already there. And then we just start hoeing, dude. Hoe everything you can. And this is all going to be wheat. And it's going to look phenomenal in the end. And you're going to go, I didn't know Tyler was such a magnificent Minecraft wizard. But here I am. This is going to take a while. I'm going to actually, through the magic of editing, take you away from this sad sundry place. I'm going to do all of this crap. And then I'll be back. How does that sound? That should be good. I'll see you guys in a tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That's enough of sitting and literally watching grass grow. That's gonna do it for today's episode. Today, hence the word, today's episode. Built a little path in as well, just so that we could walk over to our little house that is literally impossible to go inside of. But it looks pretty good. I like how this turned out. I think next episode we're going to start to work on the inside of the hobbit hole and make it look a little bit more cavey and a little bit nicer. Because right now it looks disgusting. I mean, it actually just looks terrible. I know you can't see my face anymore either. So we're going to fix that next episode. I'm also going to let this wheat grow so I can get a nice looking thumbnail. It's gonna be like this angle. Nah, actually, we got to get a little bit closer. It's gonna be like right here with the windmill in the right here with the windmill side of it, just like this. All the wheat in front of us. I might even change the perspective of the thumbnail. It might be windmill here. Oh, dude. Now this is quality right here. It'll be something like this, and you'll see all of the beautiful wheat grown. That's going to do it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You have a good day. Bye-bye.